part 2 of 4. Like, there's actually 4 parts of this. Like I just there's What's up, Dapper Squad? It's your boy Darius, back at it again with another random reaction video. This time, a lot of people told me to just continue the episodes of this, the next part of Game Theory's Doki Doki Literature Club analytical review and deep dive into the more Easter eggs and where it could lead and other kind of hints. And oh god, it just gets creepy from there. Like all other YouTube videos that we react to on this channel, guys, make sure before you guys watch this video, go click the top link in the description, because that's going to link to Matt's video, the person who made the video, because, you know, we put a lot of time and effort into this. Make sure you guys leave a like on it. Make sure you guys comment saying Dapper Darius sent you. Absolutely not. You guys will not be seen by anybody, but I just love to show support towards other people who have worked hard in their videos, because it's so clear as to the editing and effort that Matt clearly puts into these videos. So, let me know also if you guys would like me to just continue with part 3 after this, or what you would like the next one to be. Most likely it will be part 3. I'm just going to get right on into this and then continue to edit it right on afterwards. I say let's do this, guys. Let's go.
Just Monika. Just Monika.
Oh god.
Just
that
Monika.
brings back nightmarish
Just
memories
Monika.
by itself.
Just
Monika.
Just
Monika. Yeah, delete that.
Just Monika.
Ronnie, Matt,
Just
Pat, Goomba.
Monika.
Lol. Delete that joint. Get her out of here.
So last time we began covering the creepy hidden mystery of...
You should not have deleted me, Matt Pat. I still
Ooh. See, like, look.
want my Yuri.
He is editing this, so it's like really good quality, and I love it. But Jesus, does he make it realistic to how
Hello,
it actually is? Like, I hate
Welcome
it.
to Game Theory.
I love it, but I
And,
hate it,
my
if that makes
apologies for
sense
any
at all.
technical difficulties we may be having during this series. So in part 1 of this theory, we started to unearth a horror game hidden underneath the cute facade that is Doki Doki Literature Club. We found a letter hidden in plain sight alluding to human experiments and
Yep.
cults, all
Ooh,
topics
yep.
that appear in Yuri's book, The
Yep.
Portrait of Markov,
Yep.
a book that just so happens to have a mysterious eye on the cover.
The
This all
eye.
led me to concoct a theory that the 4 girls from the club are actually characters from another game. A horror game, in fact, being produced by Team Salvato, and that this is the reason that Monika turned sentient in Doki Doki. Her AI isn't meant to be contained in a mere visual novel game. But today is where things really start to go off the rails as we dive deeper into the Portrait of Markov mystery and cover the game within this game that's itself hiding a 3rd game. Oh
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
and by the way, if
okay.
you thought Monika was bad, well then, you should start getting really scared of Yuri.
Yuri.
As you'll know if you finish the game, the character files in the game's directory play a huge role in the plot. Monika
do.
manipulates and deletes them one by one in her quest to make you love her, and ultimately you have to delete Monika's file in order to reach the game's true ending. But there's more in these files than just character information. Each of them is a puzzle in and of themselves, left in the game to be solved by the fans. And 2 fans of DDLC in particular stepped up to the challenge. Reddit users MitHost and
MitHost
WarChamp7 dug
and
deep into these
WarChamp7.
files and uncovered their secrets, posting
Really?
their findings to the R Visual Novels subreddit. And the lore bits they uncovered broke the Portrait of Markov mystery wide open. So the
what are they
character
talking about?
files
What
on
do
your
they mean?
computer start as .chr files,
Character.
which isn't a real file format that programs can recognize.
Didn't
but
even know
that
that.
doesn't mean you can't open them. If you use a text editor like Notepad, you can absolutely see what's inside, and that's exactly what
I
they
didn't even
did,
realize
with
that
the
that's
text inside
what
each
popped
file
up.
giving them clues as to what they should be doing next. Yuri's Yuri something about this visual novel makes me go through puberty. Yuri's file was the easiest to crack. It started as a bunch of random letters and numbers, but that pile of letter vomit was actually text encoded in base 64. It's an encoding
Okay.
technique that converts binary data into text, specifically ASCII text.
You're
the same
losing
stuff
me,
that
but
Bob built his
feel
army
free to
using a
continue.
few years ago on YouTube. That may sound like it's really hard to decode, but all you have to do is copy it and paste it into a base 64 decoder,
Thank
like
God
this
for
one
the
right
internet. internet.
When you decrypt
Nice,
Yuri's file,
nice.
you'll see that it's actually a short story, a creepypasta which the game's
Really?
director Dan Salvato confirmed that he wrote over 2 years ago and just stuck in the game as an Easter egg. It's a spooky
Wow.
story to be sure, but it seems to be just that, an Easter egg. A red herring. It is nothing compared to everything else hidden in these other character files. Natsuki's file came next, which, when opened in a text editor, gave the clue that this should be opened as a PNG file. Changing the extension resulted in this odd discolored
What
image.
is that? It looks
But
like a
for anyone who's
penguin,
had some
kinda.
experience playing around with Photoshop, this color scheme may remind you of what happens
A
when
negative.
you invert the
Yes,
colors
like
in
an
a
invert.
picture.
Yes, it
produces
does.
those signature blues and
Oh,
grays. So
okay.
reversing that inversion, the picture suddenly starts to look like a real picture. And not just any sort of picture, a face. Rotate the image and wrap that texture around a 3D cone, then look at the cone from above, and it turns into an image of a mysterious woman with pointed out eyes. This woman doesn't resemble any of the other characters in the game, or anyone talked about by him.
This
So
music in the
perhaps then
background
she's
is
a
making the
character from
hairs on the
other
back of my
game
neck
being
stand
developed
up.
by Team Salvato. Maybe it's Alyssa, the girl suffering the strange illness that we heard mentioned in the letter found in the last episode. Monika's character file, when converted into a PNG, turns out to be an image of a ring with a square of black and white static in the middle. But that's not
Kinda
just
looks
any
like a
static,
QR
it's
code
a
they use.
QR
Yeah!
code, was what I initially thought, but nope, it's
Nope.
actually way
Okay.
more complicated than that.
Oh.
And huge compliments to the guys on Reddit for solving this one. It's actually binary. Computer language. It's a bunch of ones and zeros, where one number is represented by the color black, and the other number is represented by the color white. So
Okay.
what Midhost did was to take those black and white pixels and convert them line by line into strings of binary, then convert that binary
Wow.
sequence into
The
alphanumeric
work that
text
went into
using
this.
an online converter, which resulted in yet another pile of letters and numbers. But these should be starting to look a bit more familiar, right? It's
What
more
if you do the base 64?
code, which, when converted, reveals a note.
So after doing
really starts to bring all this
17,000
together.
conversions, we get...
Can you hear me? Who are you? I can't see you, but I know you're there. Yeah, you can definitely hear me. You've been watching for a while now, right? I guess I should introduce myself or something. My name is... Actually, that's stupid. You obviously already know my name. Sorry. Anyway, I'm guessing if you were able to put a stop to this,
Is
you
this
would have
Matt's
done it by now.
wife doing
And
the voice
I know
acting
you're
for
not
this? I
devil
really
or
wonder.
anything,
Or
because
someone
you've
that
already
works for
helped
him?
me so much. I really should thank you for that.
I was like, the
For
quality's
everything you've
amazing.
done. You're really like a friend to me. So, thank you.
But
So
is she
much.
talking
I
to
think more than
Alyssa
anything
right
else,
now?
I really don't want it all to be for nothing. Everyone else is dead. Maybe you already know that. I'm sure you do, actually. But it doesn't have to be that way, right? Well,
Okay.
there's a lot of stuff I don't understand. I don't
Okay.
even know if it's possible for me to understand it, but I know that this isn't my only story. I can see that now, really clearly. And I
Holy
think everyone else
shit.
had that same kind of
Where does this
experience.
come
Some
from?
kind of deja vu. It's the third eye, right? Anyway, I could be totally
The
wrong.
third
about
eye?
this,
Like
but
the eye on the...
I think you might be able to do something. I think you might be able to go back, or however you want to put it, to go back and tell them what's going to happen. If they know ahead of time, then they should be able to avoid it.
Oh,
They
don't
should.
show me
If
the
they
dead...
remember their time with me in the other worlds, they should remember what I tell them. Yeah, I really think this might be possible, but it's up to you. I'm sorry for always being so, never mind. I know that's wrong. This is my story. It's time to be an epic hero. Both of us. 2018!
2018!
Wow, that is a lot to unpack.
That's
so
the
let's
year
get
we-
to it. First,
Holy
it's
shit, am I gonna
this was
die?
Written by Monika, as evidenced by the "You've been watching me for a while now, and you already know my name" lines. It also seems to be written after Doki Doki's true ending, where she destroys the game. Notice how she comments that there's something you as a player can't stop, something that's killed everyone else, which is why she destroyed the game in the first place. But now come the bizarre parts. She says that she's experienced some sort of deja vu, and that this isn't her only story, supporting the idea that she's coming from somewhere else, perhaps, once again, a different game. And it's not just her either, it's all four of them. Quote, everyone else has had the same kind of experience. What's most exciting though is her suggesting that perhaps we as the player can, quote, go back and tell them what's going to happen. If they know ahead of time, they should be able to avoid it, meaning that we're going to be tasked with trying to jog their memories, or that in this new game there'll be some sort of Easter egg calling back to the events of Doki Doki. Quote, if they remember their time with me in other worlds. Other worlds, like other games that these characters have been used in. That maybe we can do do
The
something in
evidence
these
is
other games
piling
to
up.
warn the girls and prevent Doki Doki from ever happening in the first place. And the conclusion is pretty much the most blatant. Team Salvato has another game coming in 2018, and in this game, Monika isn't the villain. She's the hero. Of everything in Monika's
wants
letter,
to be
though,
an
one
effing
reference in
hero.
particular really stands out, blaming this deja vu on
Yeah,
what she
the
calls
third
the
eye,
third eye.
which
And
is,
it's not just Monika either. This third eye is hidden throughout your time with the literature club. During
Really?
Act 2, you're always given 2 regular poems. Once the game starts to break, the first poem that Netsuki gives you is a string of random letters and numbers.
Looks
which
again
at this
base
point, we're
64.
old pros at decoding. Using base 64, the text reveals a creepy hidden poem titled
Oh
Open
my
Your Third
God.
Eye,
Open
which
your
describes the
vagina.
narrator
Just kidding.
taking pleasure in stabbing someone to death. The second poem that Yuri gives you seems, at first glance, to be a huge block of random words.
It is.
Hidden in plain sight at the end of it is another ominous passage that describes a compulsive stabbing and concludes with the line,
Oh
quote,
my
"The lust
God.
continues to linger through my veins. An ache in my
muscle
muscle
stems from the unreleased tension experienced by my entire body.
Her
The
third
third
eye
eye
is
drawing me closer?
That's 3
Woo!
characters now who've brought up this third eye. The same eye that happens to be described on the cover of the portrait of Markov. And remember what Yuri said about the plot of the book last episode. All the people trapped in the human experiments at the religious camp have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. That trait is undeniably the third eye. All of this points to Team Salvato's new game being about human experimentation, researching a psychic phenomenon that
Now that this game came out in this year, someone's gonna have to tell me, like, is this game about this? Someone can answer this. This probably came out years ago, this video.
By far the trickiest to decipher. In order to unlock its secrets, you need to convert it into an OGG audio file.
OGG audio file?
But when you
Really?
open that
What the
audio
heck?
in a visualizer
Sorry guys,
program,
that yawn's
and then
making me
apply
cry.
a spectrograph to that visualization, you reveal a QR code that, when scanned, takes you to the website
That is so much work.
projectlibitina.com. Whew, that is a ton of work just to
I'm
read a page of plain
saying!
text. But
That's
the
what I'm
information contained
saying!
within that text is eye-opening.
Really?
Third eye-opening, that is. The page is an examination report dated January 5th, 2004, which describes horrifying experiments being performed on a 3-year-old psychic girl with the first name Libitina. Her last name is left blank. Another blank name appears at the bottom of the page, another subject who was terminated earlier. Based on the context of the redacted poem we covered last episode, it's my guess that this girl is Alyssa. Even the number of letters in Alyssa match the number of redacted letters in the name. That's far from the only parallel to the portrait of Markov that we see here, though. A note to the head doctor at the bottom of the page reads, quote, "You are choosing to avoid the measures necessary to prevent a repeat scenario, Doctor. Will you not have as much faith in your personnel as you do in your God?" End quote. Yuri says that the book is set in a religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison, which lines up pretty well with this mysterious doctor's reported
God.
devotion to a god of some kind.
Damn it.
And the redacted poem's allusion to joining this mysterious family. Judging from the various notes on
literally
the
feel like
script
someone's
page,
gonna
the tests
open this door
performed on
behind
the
me.
3-year-old were
I have a
all about
preview right
activating
here. I can see if
Libitina's
someone opens
third
this door and
eye,
tries to
that
kill me.
lust for blood, which proved successful, but then, based on the failed test results, Libitina is then unable to suppress. But not only are we getting more and more clues as to the next game Team Salvato is working on, we're actually seeing exactly how our favorite club mates are gonna fit into the story, because I am confident 3-year-old Libitina grows up to be one of the 4 girls we see in Doki Doki Literature Club. And what's more, I can prove exactly which one it is. Libitina is a 3-year-old, and her height and weight are both average for her age, so there's not much to go on there. But if we look a bit further down the page, we see
What?
a list of noted behaviors that the researchers say should be ignored in future examinations.
Okay.
Twitching, vocal tics, biting, epiphoria, vomiting, screaming, harm to examiner, harm to self, misplaced laughter. There's
Yuri?
one character who we see display almost all of these traits during Doki Doki Literature Club,
Yuri.
particularly in that second act. Yuri. Once the game bugs out, Yuri's dialogue becomes the most erratic. We
Ooh,
repeatedly
I'm getting
see her eyes
chills.
twitching when she talks to us, she screams a fair bit, laughs erratically at a few points, and that bit about self-harm? Well, I don't think I need to explain that one. But these aren't the only clues that we have to go on. There are two more things that absolutely confirm that Yuri is Libitina. The first is her age. Libitina was born January 5th, 2001, which would make her 17 years old in 2018, the year that Project Libitina is set to release. As the only member of the literature club in senior year, Yuri is the only one of the girls in the right age range to be
That's
Libitina.
true.
But
She's a
there's also one more
senior.
piece of crucial evidence that absolutely clinches this theory, and the evidence isn't found in the game itself, or even in its data, or a random hidden web page, but rather in the Doki Doki Literature Club merchandise store. Yeah, this
Really?
guy is hiding clues in more places than Scott Cawthon. Team
Are you
Salvato might
shitting
not be
me?
offering much in terms of merch items, but the few items that are present reveal
You
some
guys heard
very
that was a
interesting
video
details. So let's look at the
rendering.
posters. 4 of them are simply CG of each girl taken straight from the game. Nothing too exciting there. Another 4 are creepy original artwork featuring iconic quotes from the characters. Between all of these, there's this running motif of the girls being tied up in a red string. Even Monika has a bow wrapped around her, but Yuri doesn't seem to possess these strings. In fact, all of the red strings seem to be emerging from her heart, from this flower, whatever this is.
It
ensnaring
does seem
all
to
the
be
other
like
girls,
that.
an
It
allusion
does.
to Libitina's psychic influence over everyone else. But if that doesn't convince you, there are 2 more posters for sale featuring original artwork. One of these is a surprisingly cute picture of Monika handing you the song she sings you at the end of the game. It's cute.
She is
Very
cute.
cute. The
Yeah,
last
very cute.
poster, called Yuri Unhinged, is a bit different. And when I say a bit different, I mean completely different.
With that
from
third
anything else
eye
in the game
right
or on
there.
the site. It shows the quiet bookworm Yuri sitting in the classroom at sunset, toying with a knife. For someone unhinged, her posture seems oddly relaxed, even confident. In fact, it's the most confident we've ever seen her. Like she's in full control of the situation. And behind her, we see all sorts of ominous text scrawled on the blackboard. And to her right, we see a poster. A poster with a big ol' Illuminati confirmed eye in the middle and the words "Help me" scribbled along the top. This is the third eye, Yuri's third eye, and this is the only artwork where we see it depicted. Illuminati confirmed, Yuri as Libitina confirmed. Doki Doki Literature Club isn't just a free game made to promote Team Salvato's upcoming horror title, it's a part of Project Libitina. Monika is the upcoming game's protagonist, while Yuri is the monster at the center of the story, Libitina herself. This is why Yuri was so attached to the Portrait of Markov story. It is her story, and the disconnect from being put in the wrong game is the reason that Monika becomes self-aware. But hey, that's
literally what I feel like is gonna happen to me. I'm gonna get freaking murdered. Oh! Okay, Jesus, it's over. Oof, that was an absolutely amazing theory. That was great work. I am terrified. Jeez. God, absolutely, guys, go leave a like to that. That was incredible. Oh my God, the amount of work. Like, yeah, I'm so glad he gave shout out to those Redditors because they definitely, the whole decoding, the whole spectrograph, OGG audio file, trying to turn those colors, invert them again, and then wrap that around a conal shape. Like, the work that went into this is insane, but holy shit. I just want to do a quick little thing real quick. So it looks like that so far in 2018 it's not out. The creator Dan Salvato didn't realize that it would blow up. Doki Doki would blow up that much, and he worked on it by himself, and he had to do all the merch and translations and everything by himself. So he apparently it's gonna come out, but just not right now. So I mean that's cool and everything, but like, oh, that is like, I might, well, now that I'm so invested in it, I kind of want to play it. I kind of want to be Monika fighting Yuri. That would be so sick. Holy smokes, man, this theory was just incredible. I literally sent chills down my spine the entire time. Very well put together, editing quality, graphics made, voice acting at certain parts, top notch. Again, man, you could tell how much work he puts into his videos. Just amazing. Is there more to this? Like, it seems like that's the end right there. Is there a part 3 and 4? Let me know, guys. If there isn't, let me know what you guys want me to react to for my next random video, because I can react to anything. It's a random video, you know. But this, like, I love him. I love game theory. This is just the start of the series though, so I can react to anything. Just let me know, guys. Make sure you guys leave a like if you guys enjoyed the reaction. I do appreciate it. I said make sure you guys join the Discord if you guys ever want to talk to me. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter also if you want to talk to me. Other than that, Dapper Squad, I appreciate you all. I really do. Have a great day, you guys.